Welcome to Prohibition Kitchen, the speakeasy with pizzazz and the best food you could ever imagine. We created an atmosphere here that went beyond what we even imagined. We saved the ceilings, the old tin embossed ceilings. We hand painted them. We built a mezzanine that has a 96-foot long light that's all Edison lit with dimmers out of piping, old black iron piping. We created booths. We created this beautiful stage in the background where we have entertainment, a live entertainment while we're dining, live entertainment in the evening where we kick it up a notch after 10 o'clock till 1 o'clock in the morning. We had a situation where we were in a rush to finish the project, and we did 6,000 feet of flooring by coating our cement and doing the best we could. What happened was, in our kitchen, we didn't have proper drainage. We didn't have the ability to mop the floors because water would stand in certain sections against the walls behind all the equipment. So we'd have to move the equipment and get all the water out from the corners. Well, we had a similar situation anywhere as we had the wooden walls. All our nice antique wood that we picked up, some of it 400 years old, was coming right down to the floor itself. And wood is like a sponge. So as we were mopping every night, we were leaving mop lines along the edge. So we said, what are we going to do? Well, we went to a few places and saw a product that was put down called Everlast. I'm not a salesman. I'm just a mom and pop guy who has a restaurant with a problem. Then we got thrown a curve. Hurricane Irma, the second hurricane in a year and a half that decided to roost and nestle right into St. Augustine off our shores. We didn't have any damage inside, and the crew was scheduled to do the project the day after the hurricane. Guess what? They showed up. These guys had a crew that came in and put down this floor that solved all our problems. It leveled the floor. It created a beautiful incline to the drains. It was visually attractive. It adhered to the existing floor, the cement floor, perfectly. There hasn't been, it's 6 months old since we put it in. We haven't had a crack. We haven't had anything happen to it. It doesn't scuff. It's durable. It's non-skid. And to top it all off, they brought it up to the sides so that when we mop about 3 inches high, so that every time we mop behind our bar, in the kitchen, and then along our hallway to our bathrooms, there's no mop marks. It's beautiful. I couldn't be happier. You know, it was money very well spent. And 6 months into this project, I have nothing but praise for the installation, the timeliness, and the courage to come here after a hurricane and install this without electricity. Think about it. They had their own generators. Everything was fantastic. Got Everlast, and you could see the transition between the old floor and what we did and the new floor. And the difference in, you know, it's 6 months old, and look at it. I mean, it looks like it's brand new. And these guys were just fantastic. Their workmanship, their professionalism, and they came in and literally took this mom and pop operation and solved 3 of the major problems: drainage, continued beauty, non-skid surface, and the ability to mop without worrying about the edges collecting water. In my opinion, having been a contractor in a previous life, I would recommend the Everlast product as probably the premier flooring application over concrete that I've ever seen. And I stand by it 100%.